What the hell is this place anyway?
So this is interesting. It only recently came to my attention that this mod was a thing that had been created. So I downloaded it and then I was like, well, I might as well record my initial playthrough of it. So that way the kids at home can watch along and have a good time. So that's what we're going to do.
Jill's sandwich.
Clever. Who needs Resident Evil when you have Jill's sandwich? Well, this is interesting. As far as I know, the mod is just to play as Barry Burton. So I don't know what happens if you pick Rebecca Chambers. I can't imagine you actually get to play as her, but anyway. So we'll start it up. I'm going to predict. I haven't played this other than loading it to make the controls work and shit, but I haven't gone past the first room. Hold on. Why is Audacity blowing out? All right, there we go. What was I saying? Oh, but from what I can tell, well, I'll just start it. Why am I sitting here giving you all this diatribe? Digit degrade? Am I using the right word? Dietary? So it's the same intro. Obviously, they couldn't change this FMV. It would have been amazing, though, if they could have somehow tracked down all the actors. Because they found Barry Burton and they found Chris Redfield. But they could never find Jill. And I don't think they found Wesker and Rebecca. Nobody. They probably found her and were like, ugh. But if they could have somehow tracked down those actors and like redone this opening scene to be more Barry focused. This is the uncensored Japanese version too. It's a bit grodier and not in black and white. We could sit here and watch this while I comment over it. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you don't want to hear that, you could just skip it. Son, you got all these options. You in the future have all the power, son. Me here in the past, I'm doing everything real time, son. But in the future, you can be like, I don't like where this meta commentary is going. I believe I'll press the right arrow or L key on my keyboard. Yes, I had to look at my keyboard to remember what key it was to advance forward. Joseph Frost, if there's ever been a man that needs like something needs something to get him back in Resident Evil, it's Joseph Frost, because the poor man has never made it past an opening cutscene. The only thing I think of is the Nintendo DS port of Resident Evil 1, which is arguably the best version of the original game, has like a multiplayer mode where you like race through the mansion. And I think it lets you play as basically any STARS member in the game because it just, loads their model. It's not like they have any dialogue or anything. You can't play that mode by yourself, though. I think I remember playing it once with a friend of mine 100 years ago and found it interesting. Yeah, this is... Son Joseph was putting out hot DPS. Now look, talk about ludonarrative dissonance as this man gets torn apart in front of our eyes as we get demonetized off of YouTube in real time. But the dogs in these early Resident Evil games, they're not hard to stun lock. You're a man with a shotgun, son. You're a dog killing man, but not poor Joseph Frost. He's caught in the cutscene where physics are different. How bad do you think Chris Redfield whipped Brad Vickers' ass after this game, by the way? I know Brad shows back up at the end and throws you the rocket launcher, God bless his heart, but he did kind of ditch you out here. Also, is this part of Wesker's plan? Because Umbrella intentionally wanted STARS here at the mansion to test the bioweapons, but is this like... Did Wesker just know? Maybe Wesker was like whispering weird shit into Brad's ear the whole time they were flying out here. Captain Wesker? Yeah, it's still Chris's narration. I noticed he said Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. Oh, hold on. I love this fucking intro.
Chris Redfield.
Goddamn. If any man ever made me want to smoke a cigarette, it's Chris Redfield. And if any lady ever made me want to wear a beret and big shoulder pads, Jill Valentine's son. And if anyone made me want to become a large man with a beard, it was Barry Burton. Spoilers, I only followed one of those paths. Oh, Rebecca, God bless your heart. You get your own video game and you're still terrible.
Albert Wesker.
God bless that man right there, Albert Wesker. God bless that man. I'm like Harry Osborn. I'm like, fuck Resident Evil, but God bless you, Albert Wesker. So I've seen the up to here before, so I know what's going to happen. And I think they took a very interesting route, because as you can see, this is basically Chris's opening cutscene, but they replaced Jill with Chris and Chris with Barry. And if you're just listening to this, there's text on the screen. Like if for some reason you just play a Tenfey video as a podcast, which I guess I can't blame you. But I like that they did it this way because they couldn't, revoice it. And so this way they can make the plot whatever they want. Just, you got to read text. Son, back when you had to read text in video games, son, that's when it meant something. Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8, 9, reading all that text. Get Final Fantasy 10, Tidus, played as Anakin Aves. Immediately, I just turn game off, go to bed. All right, so we're finally controlling the game. I like this Barry model. I'm pretty sure it's like an upgrade to the original. In fact, we can go into the option screen and see him standing there looking handsome. So this mod is for the PC version. The first 3 Resident Evils all have PC versions, but I think they might be Japan exclusive. I've never seen them in the Americas. But I know you can download them and there are English patches. I've just never bothered, but I think I might need to because, spoilers, son, you get some bonuses you play on PC. You go PC Master Race, son. For starters, you can just skip the door loading screens. As a matter of fact, I wonder if there's a little scene if you try to leave. Skip that. Look, they were standing there so awkward. You know that Chris and Wesker were talking the most shit behind Barry's back right then. And then he walked in and they had to act natural. Barry opened the door and he heard Chris going, "Oh, look at me, I've got a big beard, do-do-do." And Wesker's like, "Yes, he does indeed talk like that." If I try to go again, it's like, no. My feelings need time to recover. As far as starting inventory, son, Barry Burton, God bless your heart. That man wakes up with a Colt Python revolver in one hand, son, and a double cheeseburger in the other. That's his whole morning. I don't know how rare Magnum ammo is going to be. I can't imagine we'll find a lot of it, at least at the beginning. But I can just say the first 6 zombies we run into are not going to have a good time. And he's got the knife and the first aid spray. Son. He was like, "This is not enough for this mission. If only it had a chamber that held 6 Magnum rounds and fired them." You know Barry Burton loves the Gunsmith Cats OVA, anime OVA, and that Russian lady with the knife that shoots bullets out the hilt of it. Son, that's his anime waifu. And of course you could spray those mortal wounds away. Look at that little Barry Burton portrait in the bottom left corner, son. My heart. Oh, it does my heart so good, don't I? Love that man. Okay. So, yeah, we've got Chris's 6 inventory slots. Ladies get those 2 extra slots. So, but their knives only do, 77% of the damage that a man's knife does. Okay, there's no blood here to hope that's not Chris's. I guess we'll just go in here and see the first Kenneth Eaton zombie, as he's known. I believe that's how he's credited. Oh no. Hey, look, the zombie model is upgraded. How are we ever going to defeat such a powerful foe? I just don't understand it. Are we even remotely equipped for this? Oh, we got to get that good angle, son. Come here to me. Good Lord, did you hear that sound effect? Yeah, this is the version of Resident Evil right here, son. George Lucas must have fucking special edition this shit. Oh, Kenneth. That's no way to get ahead in stars. Have you got bullets in your knees? Operation, a whole bucket. See, 9mm handgun magazines. God, that's Barry Burton, son. Nothing get him limper. And a caliber below .357. I'm going to guess, skip that door scene. So I wouldn't wipe my ass with that door transition. I'm going to predict that we'll find Chris's Samurai Edge Beretta laying out here. Son. He knows. See, they went to their secret no berries club where they talk shit about him all. Yep. How do you think Wesker went about, like, subduing Chris anyway? Like, was he like, oh, Chris, watch that behind your ear quarter? And Chris was like, what? And he was so shocked. Wesker was like, look, Chris, I have your nose. And Chris was like, give it back. And in the struggle, he knocked Chris's gun out of his hand and handcuffed him. Ooh, they upgraded it. That's like the Resident Evil 3 Beretta model. Hell yeah. Automatic loaded with 9mm bullets. Alright, so this is going to be our primary DPS for a while, I imagine. But that little Magnum there has got number 5 under it, son. It thirsts for additional zombie blood. Also, these Berettas are called the Samurai Edge. I was going to say Barry is a huge weeb because he's the one that, like, commissioned the gun shop owner to make those. But the gun shop owner's name is Robert Kendo. And I don't think that's his name, you know, his given last name. I think that might be like his AOL stream name. So I think we know who the weeb is. All right, we have options. Now, from what I read in the README that came packaged with this game, when I obtained it legally off the internet, the puzzles and enemy layouts and shit are different. So we can't just use our honed Resident Evil knowledge. Now, if we're playing as Chris, theoretically, we're going to need sword key because we don't get a lockpick. Even though we're Barry, we should have it. He hasn't given it to Jill. This is the normal path you would go, so let's, just go through. Sir, please, you're embarrassing yourself. Maybe we should put aside a couple of Magnum bullets when things get tough, but it's just so goddamn satisfying. I'm not going to deny that I've not thought about, ever since playing this game back in the day, I was like, man, imagine if you were Barry Burton and he's got that Magnum right to start with, son. You just blatting motherfuckers like you read about. I don't know what particular publication you would read about it in, but I'm sure there's a varied amount of them. Maybe EGM too. How do you know it's a map of the first floor? He's like, because it's edited on the fucking thing. Disembodied voice that's controlling my actions. I mean, they can't really have changed the map. Listen to that spooky music. Son, it's almost like this is survival horror. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do in a mod like this. This isn't fucking Skyrim. Barry's not going to, turn into a fucking cat girl with giant titties, despite what some viewers might enjoy. Look, you preemptively started crawling towards me. Do we knife this man? Do we tell him it's knife to meet him? I don't want to use the Magnum bullets on a wounded man, son. It ain't right. We're going to get behind you and stab you in the back. I'm so honorable, I won't quickly end your life with my Magnum. I'm going to hide behind you where you're defenseless and stab you to death, son. It's the Christian thing to do. Okay, Ink Ribbon is here in the base game. Ink Ribbon is here in the non-base game. Now, we do want to save regularly because we're in uncharted waters, son. I know, like, the thought of Tenfey saving in a Resident Evil game, you just, whatever you were drinking, son, your glass of Chardonnay that you were enjoying with this fine Tenfey video, you have just spewed all over your computer monitor, but it's the truth. Son, we can't trust nobody or nothing. We also need to get to an item box, son. It's the nunnery of Resident Evil items. Barry. God bless his heart. 2019, son. The Arclay Mansion incident happened in 1998, I want to say. So, goddamn. Skip them stairs. We could go look at Forrest's dead body. You know what I just realized? Are we going to run into Rebecca? If this is Chris's scenario, I imagine they couldn't change the event triggers, so we've got to run into somebody. Someone's got to play the fucking piano. Barry Burton, that's not a... Those fingers weren't built. Those thick, clubby, fucking Irishman fingers just weren't designed to tickle the ivories like that, son. I guess I'll shoot you with my Magnum, but if we're going to play this old Resident Evil style, we should be able to push this over here to this man and stab him through the statue, son. Stab through the statue. Could be a Goosebumps book. Okay. Get up. I'm being pushed back by his spiritual pressure. His nin. Okay, I gotta be careful because there is another zombie lurking behind me. And if he grabs me, I'm gonna be frightfully upset. Alright, we did it. This is some Is this the normal Resident Evil soundtrack? Has it been so long since I've listened to it that I'm being taken unawares? Could save some magnum bullets for fighting the Yawn, the big ass snake, but I think we'll be alright. It's just I'd never get tired of decapping zombies with that shit, son. Speaking of which, I bet there's a solid mess of them in here. Fuck you. And just because I'm feeling particularly generous today, fuck you too. The main reason I'm just going to go ahead and use these 6 magnum bullets is so I can just take the damn thing out of my inventory, son. Barry Burton is not a... No, I thought you were facing the other way. That's it. We've got T-Virus game over. Dip your waitress. Alright. Let's see. So that's still a helmet. I assume we still need the passcode for this. And since Barry gives you the passcode, we've created a Time Splitters-esque loop where we'll never have it now. Alright. Well, even if we don't skip the loading screens, they're fast as shit. They're fast as fuck, boy. Alright. We did it. We shot all our men. Okay, here we go. It's Jill. Oh, boy. So I sprayed you with bear mace. Bear's like, luckily I built up an immunity to bear mace. Oh, ho. He's turning into Clint Halbert's son. Well, I'm glad that we get to meet Jill. That means this will be the one campaign where Jill, Barry, and Chris can all exist at the same time, because it never happens in the vanilla game. Barry's like, Chris and Wesker were being mean to me. And Jill's like, I'm going to give them a stern talking to, mister. Now, who wants a handy snack? And Barry's like, oh, I've been known to enjoy a handy snack from time to time. Jill's like, if you be real good, I got Dunkaroos. Are they doing the exact same? They are. She's saluting like Rebecca salutes Chris. I guess they can't change the cutscene choreography. They can only change the dialogue. So I like this. This is like a grassroots, down homegrown, scratch made fucking video game mod. So that does my heart good. Jill, why do STARS members, they're like so scared to like go out and about with each other and be good friends? They're always splitting up. Alright, we need to follow standard Tenfey Resident Evil item management protocols. Like, you know, I feel like an elite police force. I've probably gone on about this in the past for those of you that enjoy Tenfey videos. But, like, why would this special unit... Now, I think the sort key is normally here in Chris's game. So, I don't know. Like, why split up? I think it's all because Wesker is just a bad captain. Like, even before... I was going to say before he became an Umbrella Spy, but he was, like, born an Umbrella Spy. I think he's like a clone or something. I don't know. Goddamn story of these games gets crazy. Alright. Jill's like, I'm just going to live in this room. She asks if you're going out to save the members. I mean, the only other option is just sit in here and hang out, which is what I would do, because I'd be scared fuck to death. He's like, all right, we'll find Chris. He's our old partner, you know. She's like, yep, you're always saying that. Son, that means, is she going to be running around the mansion having her own adventures? We'll never know. We could have killed that zombie for her. Fuck you. Ooh, that's an improved fucking handgun noise, son. One of the things I've always disliked about the original Resident Evil, at least the non-arrange mode version, was the puny handgun noise. Armor key, okay. Oh no, this is the classic waste one bullet. If all the zombies make you waste one bullet, son, it's in the hope that the final zombie of the game will get you. You'll be out of ammo. So zombies play the long game. Somebody's pretending to be dead. I like Barry's shoes. I just noticed them in this nice light. Fucking told him. Look at you just standing there at the end of the hall like a stack of pancakes. What the hell? You gotta like pace yourself when you're shooting Resident Evil 1 zombies, because they get like invincibility frames when they're falling down. They're like Jim from Outbreak. God, I miss fucking Resident Evil Outbreak. Can we go into the plant room? I guess there's no reason we wouldn't be able to. We just got to figure out where the chemical is. Barry's like, oh, I've seen my share of the hentais. I'm not going in there. No, sir. I don't know why I thought of Barry fucking watching 90s, 80 and 90s hentai OVAs. It's so fucking hilarious to me, but it is. Barry's the kind of motherfucker that would watch them on a bootleg VHS too, son. He's old school. The only computer in Barry Burton's house is a Commodore 64. Well, technically, he also bought an Amiga. God rest his soul. Alright, Tiger Man. So, some tigers have... I don't think that's true either. I guess one of their eyes could be like bloodshot or albinoed. It's locked. Okay, so there is a sword key out there. Alright, we blatted this motherfucker, so we ain't got to worry about him. A sword, you say? We might need to find a sword key to go along with it. I guess we'll jam this thing in that tiger's eye. I mean, I can't think of any reason not to. We're in the area. When are we going to be in the dining room again, son? Okay. God, I hope they didn't make ammo scarce in this mod. I'm so used to playing OG Resident Evil, I never even think about my damn ammo. Because contrary to what the fucking games journalist in quotations will tell you, son, you ain't there. You run out of ammo in Resident Evil games, son. You've made poor life choices. Alright, the wind crest. I guess we'll go jam that thing in the item box so I ain't got to worry about it later. What a... Like... If you didn't know, if like you were just here in the Spencer Mansion, how do they justify this room? Is it the storage closet and also just happens to have a bust of a tiger? Because, you know, I'm not knocking it. If I was an eccentric billionaire, I'd have all kinds of tiger statues in my room or my house. Maybe some leopard statues, some jaguar statues. Alright. Oh, I left a handgun magazine here. How embarrassing. Alright, key items go down there in the key items zone. I gotta use these controls. So this game is the PC version, and normally you have to control it with a keyboard, and it uses WASD to run around, and you hold like J to ready your gun or something. But I'm using Joy to key. The fun part is that the controller I'm using is the USB Sony PlayStation controller that came with the PlayStation Classic, so I can finally justify buying the damn thing, because it's a piece of shit. Actually, I've modded it and it's much better now, but to start with. Of course, they're not dual shock, but I think I can live without that. Alright, what do we want to do? Continue the tour we started down here? Probably. Gotta unlock that door. Alright, spooky dog hallway. You know, I never really... Damn, Barry is not a fan of the arts. He's more of a practical feller. I never really look at these. See, now, what makes that beautiful? It's just white. Barry's like, I don't, it's not complicated. I like how simple it is. A picture of a chubby? Does it say that in the original game, or is that the Barry Burton spin, son? Steep. Nothing unusual. Barry knows about steepness, I guess. Son, I want to know about this one over here. Picture of a beautiful scene. Apparently, if you're on this wall over here, Barry loves you. If you're on that wall, you're not important. Oh. Well. Aren't I embarrassed? Let's see if you still want the helmet key. Nope, armor. No, wait, it is armor. I'm confused. In the remake, you need the helmet key for that shit. And I'm always confusing myself with it. Alright, Richard Eichen, I think it's his last name. Wait, that isn't Richard's Forrest. I do want that little key. It's a wee little key. I don't hear any spooky music yet. Alright. If only he'd specified that he hoped that it weren't Chris's blood. Here we are. Man, Barry Burton's model they've given him in this is so stern. God, that little 9mm handgun looks so pitiful in his big hands. This chair got knocked over before the incident. Somebody got mad. Somebody dropped their sarsaparilla. Now, Forrest, let's be mature adults. I just want this key. You ain't got to get up on my account, but I am going to examine you for handgun ammunition. Alright, we get the default. Forrest only comes alive in the range mode of Resident Evil. Armor key. When it absolutely needs to be opened and has an armor etched under the doorknob. You got the armor key. The 2019 armor key. It'll unlock your shed where you keep all your boards that you put in the back of your pickup and drive down the road. Scalawag. Okay. Well, this room is awfully sparse. I do like the chaise lounge. Look, Barry doing his Sonic the Hedgehog impatient like foot tapping when you stand still. I mean, I know that's Chris and Jill do that too, but you know, nothing to take away from old Barry. It says handgun bullets because it's not an actual clip. Barry Burton weren't going to allow the makers of this mod. No, Barry, we were so close. I was talking you up the best. It's a magazine. My friend Noah, God rest his soul. He's not dead, by the way. I just realized Tenfey fans might be like, did Noah die? A clip, as far as I can tell, is like they used to do rifles in like World War II, where the bullets are on like that little metal piece you set on it and you shove them in there and it goes chink. And then you yell, Mein Leben! Spoilers, you're on the German side in this scenario. I didn't tell you. Now Extra Credits is going to make a video about you. Hey, buddy. Like I told him. What's all this, then? Be still, my fucking heart. Magnum bullets just laying around. Okay, so that's still a special room key. So we don't really need to come back to this room. So after we almost run fucking headfirst into the zombie, I guess we can just leave. We don't really need to finish him off. I guess if we get desperate for a green herb, we can try to remember that there's one in here. I do love reloading in real time in Resident Evil games, but since I don't quite know what's going to happen here, what shenanigans we're going to get up to, I think I'll use the inventory like the pros do. Alright. If I remember correctly, this is still a sword key, not an armor key door. Yeah. But this bedroom was an armor key. No? Must have been the storage room here. I know I saw it. Hell yeah. What do we got in here, lads? Handgun bullets. Throw back a bottle of beer. This is like an old entertainment stand. You'd have your like 20-inch CRT in, and you'd have your Nintendo and your Super Nintendo above it. I know some of you are going to be like, well, about you, Mega Drive there. Well, first of all, it's called the Sega Genesis. And second of all, son, Sega Genesis versus Super Nintendo. Don't at me. God damn, I want to play Vector Man. Apparently you're Tigger, and you're tickled to death about Vector Man. Let's save like cowards. Well, y'all know when I was recording this. Spoilers, it's the day before Halloween. Ooh, I'm the ghost of the day before Halloween. Dia de los living. Okay. Does the Day of the Dead like sync up with Halloween, or is it like the day after Halloween? If you're a scholar on the Dia de los Muertos there, leave it in the comments. Alright. So, the only reason I'm just running around like an idiot is because I can just skip these loading screens. This is a fucking dream come true. There were two things that young Tenfey dreamed about when he played the original Resident Evil. One of them was being Barry Burton, and the other one was not having to watch these loading screens. We finally achieved it in 2019. And what did it cost us? Everything. There better not be any spooky zombies in this hallway. Barry seems to think there is one, and I hear squishy feet. I can't get over how much better that gun firing sound effect is. I wonder if it's from Resident Evil. You know what it makes me think of? When you use the little SIG Pro handgun that the UBCS mercenaries have in Resident Evil 3. I guess we'll see if Forrest is in here, or I'm getting everybody wrong. Richard is in here and needs that serum. Grab these though, because if we're going to run back to the serum room, we can stuff these in the fucking storage box. You can stuff your sorries in a sack, mister. He's deader than a fucking conch. I guess they just didn't bother. Either you've got to run straight to this man. Oh, look at you. God bless your heart, having a fucking handgun ammo on you. Either you've got to run straight here, or there's just no way to save him. Now, if we walk in this room and there are two spooky zombies right there, we're going to turn her. We're going to do like Michael Jackson walking up to an Xbox 360, son. We're going to turn 360 degrees and walk away. Okay, good. I was about to start singing Billie Jean. Oh, God, we got to drop this motherfucker. He's so close. Yeah, boy, it's not even close, baby. In literal contradiction of what I just said. All right. I assume you're going to want the shield key. Yeah. Fucking shield key door never changes, son. You thought I weren't going to reload. Here we are. This fucking room. Gotta like this candelabra, because I assume Barry can't see shit. Well, he doesn't need to see to find fucking handgun ammunition, son. His beard quivers in anticipation. Is there going to be a zombie in there like there is in the remake? Oh, let's see. No, okay. Let me guess. I can't see nothing. Gosh. Gosh. I'm so scared of the dark. Oh, Barry. You're too pure for this world. Well, I picked up those green herbs thinking we were going to run back to the fucking serum room, but we never did. Let's just use up this damn key. You are 400 miles away from me, sir. I'm going to shoot you at my leisure. He's like, this is horseshit. If I could come back as a Crimson Head, you wouldn't be shooting me. I'm like, well, maybe. But that's not here now, son. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all had to go to the dentist. It's either an old proverb or something John Lennon said. Okay, good. There's no zombies in this room. Nothing uncommon, I guess. I think the lampshade's particularly big compared to the base of it, but I guess it's not too uncommon. Is this book any different? It's like herbs are good shit, yeah. They ain't bad, son. Herbs and spices. Especially if they're dank, yo. Alright, there's going to be zombies all over us. I can feel it. Well, he's just laying there in a sad pile. Let's just break him like this. We'll save ammo that way. Is this door unlocked by default? No, okay. There are words on the wall. Is that new? I think it is. That must have been this man right here. Well, we saved him from the pain. Barry, I can see the whites of your eyes. I thought he was like a Metal Gear Solid character where he just had a shadow on his face. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How he deflected my attack with his chakra, son. Not being so fucking dramatic and get back up. I ain't done shooting you. Alright, good. What you got to say about this work of art? It teleports as you walk, apparently, because look, I'm on the other side. You can never interact with it. My God, it's this true mystery. I see somebody shambling around the corner down here, being a smooth fucking criminal. He's about to get hit by and struck by a Barry Burton. So we teased him out of there. Take your time, son. Taste the Welch's. Get the fuck back up. Good fucking God. Barry can't even believe this shit. Shisha! Oh no. I got too flamboyant. See, the zombie made me waste a handgun bullet, son. They're slowly gonna wear Barry Burton down. This is a hardy individual, son. He's down at the end of the hall eating fucking Raisin Bran and Frosted Mini Wheats. He mixed them in the same fucking bowl. He's insane. Look how chill he's insane. Alright, this is where we would get the map if we had the lighter. Helmet key. Gotcha. Love it. I guess we'll grab a green herb. Go down to the item box, son. You got to plan 2 or 3 steps ahead when you're playing Resident Evil. So far, I'm really enjoying this mod. Any excuse to play Resident Evil is a good one. There are some overhauls for Resident Evil 2 I'm going to have to look into now, son. I like how you just blow one of their arms off sometimes. Not that it matters, because they can still fucking grab you. They still got one grabbing arm. It's like a sand fiddler. Well, another hardy individual. He must have shared breakfast with the gentleman upstairs. I'm just going to eat one of these because we've gotten a couple of ankle bites. Now this sounds more like the original game soundtrack. The broken shotgun. What if Jill saved us from the shotgun room? It'd be amazing. And then all the games journalists could write about how empowered she was. They're like, when that fucking 180-pound white woman kicked that door down, son, my social justice boner fucking erupted. Get that out of my inventory. All right, come here to me. All right, we're going to store you because I'm assuming I can't just walk over to the other part of the mansion. I guess we'll find out. No reason not to save. Honestly, if we do game over, with being able to skip the... I don't know if you can skip the dialogue, because I haven't tried it yet, but being able to skip the door transitions and shit, we could get back to where we are pretty damn quick. Son. Oh, what are you going to say about this here thing? I wish I had time to enjoy these pictures. God bless your heart, Barry. You work too hard. I guess the sword key... Well, we can still explore up in here. And we might even make crowd lose their mind up in here. Hey, buddy. We dodged him, son. Like the draft. Alright. Barry's so shocked. We've got the steel part of the wheel. There's this weird event in the original game that I've never quite understood how you trigger it, but I've gotten it before. Where when you come in this room, Barry is examining this like wheel of a researcher and is like stolen a piece of it. I guess because Wesker told him to. It's really confusing. Martin Crackhorn. That's what I accidentally call Marvin in Resident Evil 2 a lot of the time. Now you know where it comes from. Who hid magnum bullets behind a bookshelf? Like they were Easter candies. Alright, we got to put out deep as soon as we walk in here, son. I wonder how much it would cost to get a Beretta M, whatever this fucking thing is, and then have it customized to be a Samurai Edge in real life. I'm going to look into that, son. And I'll get me a red vest and some nice shoes, son, and I'll become the real life Barry Burton. I probably should lose about 200 pounds before I do that, but we'll take it one step at a time. Okay. I actually need that, and this music is... I'm liking this music. I assume it's all new. Alright, we're going to make a couple of trips down to heaven tonight. Make sure there's no secret items that I'm missing. I can't imagine they can add items, like item locations. I think they can only just change what item spawns where. Son, it's so quick and easy to run back to your item box. Can you imagine if the original Resident Evil played like this? Like you just no load screens and shit? My God. We'd all beat it in 40 minutes. Oh, you don't auto stock. God damn it. God, I gotta get used to these controls. I tried to map the buttons as I remembered them being in the original Resident Evil, but the original Resident Evil has slightly different controls than what you'd be used to. Like the start button opens the menu, stuff like that. What I'm trying to say is I'm not bad at the game. It's just extenuating circumstances, y'all. You gotta cut me some fucking slack. Good lord. You're judging me so harshly while I'm playing a video game to entertain you. You're all just sitting there in the balcony with your opera glasses. And you're like, we find this Tenfey playthrough to be most unamusing. I believe I shall take a large dramatic yawn. Think anyone ever banged in the opera seats back in the day? That'd be hard to do, son. Because if you wanted to bang back then, you need about a good 30-minute head start to start taking all them fucking clothes off. Anyone who's a scholar of like 18 or like 19, 20. No, the opera would have been like 1800s, right? I don't know when the fucking opera was popular. Good God. Y'all want so damn much from me. Alright, we need the sword key before we can do anything with that. The only thing we have left to check is the armor room. I'm going to assume either the lighter or the sword key is in there. Alright. I can't imagine this puzzle's any different, but I guess we'll see. They're like, oh no, the vents were actually pumping in life-saving oxygen, and now you're gonna die. It's reverse poison. Reverse poison would be like... Who would be reverse? I'm trying to think of 80s bands. I don't know any non-rock 80s bands. Lee Greenwood? Alright, what the hell is in there? What, to quote Barry Burton, what the hell is this? Okay, the lighter. No reason to go get the second floor map, so we'll just use it to get in here. Surprising that Richard doesn't come back as a zombie. I guess because, the Yawn is infected with the virus, right? Maybe if you get poisoned real bad, like your body can't reanimate. Or maybe it's just a video game, Ben, and you shouldn't overthink it. This room is really weird decorum now that I've stopped and looked at it. Are these like mirrors or commemorative NASCAR plates or something? Is Swervin' Irvin up on that wall? There we go. Thank God. I could finally get something accomplished. I got this damn sword key. Jill Valentine must be running around lockpicking all the sword doors open and then relocking them behind herself. That's another thing I've wondered about. Like, when you're running around, like, you find all these STARS members just all over the mansion, but they're, like, behind all these fucking locked doors. Alright, what the hell are we doing? We need to go back to the past. Are there any sword key doors over here? There weren't. I guess we'll head back the other way. We do gotta go get Jill to start playing the piano. And we can go get the shotgun as well. We'll get Jill started on the piano. I want to go ahead and use the sword key here, so if we can get it out of our inventory quicker, that'll be nice. Alright. I love that I can just do this because I don't gotta watch the door loading screens. Son. Okay. Not gonna bother going in there until we go get the music notes back out of our thing. Unlock you. Hell yeah. Useless. It's not harsh. This is, I mean, he just throws the key on the floor. Alright, I know there's a magazine here and the 4 itchy tasty zombie in the closet. It's guarding shotgun shells in the original. So let's see what we get this time. Other than spooked. Solid. See if we can drop him before he gets to us. Come on, baby. Whew. Not gonna lie, my asshole puckered up a little bit right there. And now I'm gonna read your journal. He's like, no, it's embarrassing. My prose. Yeah, as far as I can tell, these documents haven't changed. Anything to say about this man's collection of fucking cardigans, apparently? This room is depressing. There's nothing else to say about it. Okay, son. We are just bebopping and scatting through this Spencer mansion. I guess not as many things have changed as I had predicted. Alright, the lighter can go down here. I don't think we'll need it again. So what are we going to do? We're going to go get the shotgun. I keep hitting triangle, but for some reason I have both X and triangle bound to, like, confirm. I must have accidentally keyed it that way. So in case you're wondering why I keep doing that, it's not the dementia finally setting in. Alright, Jill's going to play the piano. I'm going to go get a shotgun. Then I'm going to go to the store and get an icy and a Dr. Pepper. And some hot Cheetos and Takis. What have we back here? Just a handgun magazine. The humble handgun magazine. Alright. For a second I thought I didn't put the music score in my inventory. A fine grand piano. Barry unfortunately can't read music. He enjoys the music of the firing range. He's a percussion man. Jill's like, what the hell is that? Barry's like, oh, a mouse ran across the piano. It wasn't me not knowing how to play. Barry, you just admitted it. I made up the best lie for you. Jill would have bought that mouse story, son. Is Barry going to be like, can you play? He is. Oh, he actually said a correct, a sentence. Never mind. Does this mean she's going to be bad at it? Like Rebecca? She's trying her best, God bless her heart. It can't be easy with them. Their shoulder pounds must weigh 35 pounds each. I'm surprised she can lift damn arms. Jesus. Barry's like, what the hell is this? He's going to call Chris and Wesker in and be like, take a look at this. And it's just going to be Jill crying while she tries to play the piano. And Wesker's going to be like, I find this quite amusing. Yes. Play all you want, sweet cheeks. So when I get back, I'm going to play your ass like a piano. See, this was the 90s, kids. That wasn't sexual harassment. Telling a lady you were going to play her ass like a grand piano was the highest compliment you could pay a woman in the workforce back then. So it's a simpler time. Okay. Alright, everybody fucking calm down. Good lord, this is a professional Barry Burton modded Resident Evil 1 playthrough. And we're just here rattling on about some nonsense. Alright, are we going to get spooky dogs? Probably. I imagine there's just a handgun magazine hidden under this. But if it's Magnum bullets, it's nothing. Oh no, maximum spook. They didn't make the music change though. I guess because they knew that we knew that they knew that we knew that it was there. That's a handsome man right there, son. My friend Levi would make a good Barry Burton. Hell yeah, get this useless thing out of my inventory. Alright, we gotta go out here in the dog town. Because I don't know if there will be a key item out here in this version. We're gonna use our psychic powers to glide forward. Ooh. This seems like something you would see in like a Gary's mod. Like Barry just sliding forward. There's this Russian guy who does Resident Evil Gary's mods videos. I want to say his name starts with a B. Just Google Russian guy that does Resident Evil Gary's mod and maybe put the letter B in there. Okay, it's just herbs. Herbs! Oh, dear God. Okay. Well, look at you! Ray the zombie just hanging out here in the corner where there ain't supposed to be a zombie. It's so no nonsense how powerful this handgun sounds now. I'm telling you, I can't get over it. Till I get that shotgun, and then it's going to be dead to me. Well, I guess we'll see what our bathroom adventures are. Barry Burton's Bathroom Bonanza. Is that a direct VHS movie you would buy? Muddy Waters. Sounds like a blues singer. Old Muddy Waters. Just hiding the small key inside him. The small key is his heartbreak and lonesomeness. Look at that little separate towel thing. Also, how are you supposed to grab that? You're standing here in the shower. Your weird middle of the mansion hallway shower. And then you dry off. And then you got to like lean over and grab this towel, son. It's an OSHA fucking nightmare. You're going to slip and break your ass bone. Yep. It's a hell of a bathroom, Mary. There might be more spooky zombies now. We got to be careful. I guess they could make that zombie spawn because you could potentially have a couple of zombies in this hallway. I don't remember. There's like a Vista painted next to us I need to examine. I can't determine Barry's criteria for commenting on art. I'd be interested in seeing Barry's DeviantArt favorites page. See what he classifies as art. No zombies. Color me shock prized. Son, the finest shotgun. Lord have mercy. So does that mean they intentionally left a broken shotgun laying around in case somebody needed a shotgun? It's like very odd. Like I know the mansion was built by like a crazy asshole for George Spencer. No, George Spencer was the architect. No, George Trevor was the architect for Lord Spencer. God, the Resident Evil lore, son. I'm getting a bit confused. I'm going to mix things up. You're going to think I'm one of them fake Resident Evil girls like you see on the internet. I'm like, oh, does the T-virus stand for titties? And just pull my crop top down. God, I would make the best cam whore, son. I always feel bad for that poor man. He's just obliterated. I guess we'll see if there are any dogs out here, because I'm about to put this handgun away for a long-ass time. Yep. So we might as well use it up on some dogs. Oh, God. He found this invincibility, like, area around the weird camera angle. It's his only fucking defense against Barry Burton. We're still in green-ass caution, though. Green-ass fine. That's what I meant to say. Green-ass caution doesn't even make sense. Alright, this room. Would they have possibly changed the order of the paintings? I guess we'll find out. Got your newborn baby. No, that's not right. Infant, that's right. Lively boy. Young man. Presumably as an artist. Got your middle-aged man there. Which painting represents you? Leave it in the comment. You got your old man there. He's like, oh, I just want to get on the prices right. Okay. Nope, we got her, son. And we even get some spooky music to go with it. The Star's Crest. Nemesis' least favorite puzzle piece in Resident Evil 1. Alright, we're going to run over to the item box and get us a big armful. Let's see, do you still need a helmet key? Yes. We'll go jam those crests in the crest receiver to get them out of our way. I guess we're officially becoming shotgun boys. Just dead silence as I very intently organize my inventory. Speedrunners must love this fucking version of the game. My god. Carcinogen SDA must be like, I enjoy this version. Watch as I complete the game in record time while being completely devoid of all charisma. And then everyone just throws handfuls of money at him. Not that I'm salty. Heaven forbid. When has Tenfey ever talked about more popular YouTubers, son? It's just not done. Alright, we need to go see Jill Valentine about that fucking doorway opening. Well, if we go back this way, we got to deal with dogs. So I guess we'll take the stairs since loading times have no meaning. Somebody, the Grumple Grommet must be nearby because time has no meaning. There's some deep Tenfey cuts, son. How about this lady? Nothing. And there's a knockoff Mona Lisa over there. I won't even give her the time of day. I won't even give Barry the chance to ignore her, son. It's so odd seeing Barry Burton running around with a shotgun. It just seems out of place. The emblem. It's very emblematic. She's like, Barry, check this shit out. You made fun of me in school. Now I've grown up to be hot and piano playing, son. It's like those Got Milk commercials. The commercial would start out with like a little girl and she'd be like, oh, you think I'm ugly? I'm going to drink 3 gallons of milk a day and then inexplicably become a supermodel when I grow up. Also, one time they were Slappy Squirrel in an Animaniacs parody. That's all I can remember. I'm sorry. You're going to have to do your own research. The whole Got Milk ad campaign used to be such a meme. There's like, that's fucking awesome. Now Jill should do the Moonlight Sonata fucking Euro house mix. So they need some fat beats dropped. Here's the bust of Van Buren. He's like, how dare you take my gold crest? Now I seal you in here forever. You are Van Buren's prisoner. Mary's like, here, have a wood crest. He's like, God damn it, I suppose that's acceptable. I don't think that's Van Buren. I think that's Count Dracula. Alright, Jill. See you in the guardhouse. Okay, if we're going to be fighting the Yawn, we'll probably want to go in there Magnum cum loudy, son. Magnum cum loudly, as they used to call Barry Burton. That was his other AOL screen name. No, wait. It was... I'm remembering when I made a joke about Robert Kendo like 2 hours ago. Alright, give me that shield key. And even though it's not necessary, I'm going to examine it after I accidentally unequip my shotgun. Ooh, it's spooky. Okay. So what do you want when you're fighting the snake? Which item box is closer? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just go to this one. More spooky music. If we're going to go in there and fight the Yawn, we might. I guess we'll just take the Magnum. Because I can't imagine he can survive very many Magnum bullets, son. Hey, buddy. I felt bad about ignoring you others. There you go. Ignoring you earlier. Don't say I didn't do nothing for you. Okay. So, we'll grab us a Colt Python. Shisha! Okay. We'll just save and go in there with this, and if we die, then we'll just reload save. We'll bite Zadusto back to this room, son. How many saves can I make? Is it just my entire hard drive? How much do you... What do you think's the size of a save in this game? Like, how many kilobytes? It can't be more than a few kilobytes, right? It's just saving, like, different flags and variables. It's not like it's a rendering. Ooh, is that another picture we could look at? Barry ain't got nothing. You know, I haven't found the herbicide chemical yet. I wonder if that's what the Yawn is going to be guarding. They've, like, slightly mixed up the items. I guess they can't change the event, like, triggers. So, I mean, there's only so much they can change. It's not like we could go to the lab right now and come back. So the people that are working are limited. And God bless them for it, son. Limitations breed creativity. Yep. Useless. Alright, the Yawn. Yeah, that's definitely not the normal snake fighting music, as far as I can tell. Let's try not to get poisoned. Alright, motherfucker. Piece of shit. Oh, good God, Barry, run! Jesus, Lord help us. Alright, we got poisoned, but what can you do? How many magnum bullets you want, Mr. Snake? He's still fighting. He's full of piss vinegar. Maybe they made him tougher because you're Barry fucking Burton and you got a magnum. The music stopped. I think he's trying to run away. Well, goddamn. I thought it was going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but son, we came here and had a harrowing adventure. Like you read about in Big Snake Fuckers Monthly. No, he's guarding the moon crate. Does that mean we're not going to get the herbicide until we come back from the guardhouse? That's fucking crazy. I don't think there's anything else in here. Alright, we're going to pass out and Jill's going to come give us a back rub. Yeah. I still like Barry's cool shoes. Oh, do we get to play as Jill? Huh, well look at that. We get to have Jill Valentine adventure, son, right in the middle of the video. You weren't expecting it. You were like, you just recovered from earlier when you saw that I was saving in a Resident Evil game, and you'd poured yourself another glass of Chardonnay, and you were like, well, surely I can rest assured that Tenfey will in no manner be controlling Jill Valentine throughout this playthrough. So, you better get your monitor wipes back out. It'd be a shame not to use these 15 handgun bullets that Jill comes with, but the only enemies we haven't really killed yet are these dogs in this hallway. So let's just shoot them for fun. See if there's any item underneath the other bookshelf that Barry can grab. Dead. Whoo! Got him mid-air, son. You didn't think I could do it? I wonder if Barry can die if we take too long. Just a handgun magazine. I'll leave it there for Barry just in case we get desperate at some point. Okay. No, Jill. You can't push a step ladder. That's men's work. You push wooden crates like a lady ought to. Okay. Go grab some serum and bring it back to Barry. And then give him a high five. We'll get some go-gurt and skateboard, son, and we'll be the cool kids of Alpha Team. You'd think Wesker would be one of the cool kids. Oh yeah, why am I trying to go to the iron box? What do you think Chris does the whole game while he's locked in that damn jail cell in the Umbrella Lab? Wesker like left him a Game Boy, but the only game he left him was Bart versus Juggernaut. Oh god, I forgot about you. And they put you right by the door like the assholes they are. Let's see if my remaining handgun bullets are enough to fucking drop him, son. Bart vs. Juggernauts, by the way, bad fucking game. We did it. We got one bullet left for ourselves. The most important bullet. Okay. Got anything to say about this artwork, Jill? She's like, my, what a lovely alfresco. And Barry's like, God, it's so pretentious. Richard's like, please. Can I have some serum too? Dad in a conch. Son, you're gonna have a little heartfelt moment. Harry's like, "Oh, embarrassing. You didn't touch my dick, did you?" And Jill's like, "I'll never tell." This is... I can't tell if I'm making jokes or not. Hopefully you're not showing this playthrough to your grandma. Because she'll be like, "Are they talking about penises?" And you're like, "No, Graham, God." God. This is why I never show you Tenfey videos. Your poor Graham just wants to spend time with you. Bonding over some Tenfey videos. Son. That poor woman came over on the boat from the old country, son. Show her some respect. Okay, we're going outside. How about that? We're still in danger. Jill didn't even bother fucking throwing a fat eel to us. Okay. We don't have all the items necessary to go outside, do we? Because we're missing a crest, I believe. We need to go use this small key to open that drawer on the other side of the damn mansion. Knowing our luck, there'll be a item we need in it. Okay. Guess we'll heal up for safety. We'll go jam that fucking thing in the door so we ain't got to worry about it. I've confused the shit out. Where did I leave that damn small key? It's up here, isn't it? See, this is why you've got to properly sort your inventory, kid. Don't be like Uncle Tenfey. Know where your items are. And since we fought the Yawn and won, I fought the Yawn and I won, we'll save our game. I still can't believe that motherfucker sucked up like 11 magnum bullets. God damn. In the original game, like 3 acid rounds, son, and he just leaves. I can't get over how fast the game is, son. It's like we've hit the turbo button on an old PC. This is the part where you're like, actually, the turbo feature was to slow down the CPU for older DOS programs. Thank you. Okay, we'll go this way. It'll give me a good... Maybe... You know, I ran away from these dogs really quick. Maybe there was an item out here that I didn't notice. Look at him just sleeping there. God bless his little heart. That's a satisfying fucking shotgun blast, y'all. Jesus. Oh yeah, we gotta reload that shit. Okay, so the herb was here. Y'all probably noticed that. Y'all probably like freeze framed it. And were yelling at your monitors this whole time. Like I was fucking Northern Lion. Okay. We'll grab this handgun magazine that Jill so bravely fought off 2 dogs for. 2 dogs fucking was in here. The Inuit. Are y'all familiar with that dumb joke? Ask your grandma, since she's watching. She's probably heard it before. She's like, "Oh, that's a good one." Grandma, God bless her heart. She's still got a sense of humor, son. She used to watch I Love Lucy, so you know she's a classic lady. Okay. It's probably going to have shotgun shells in it, which is not a bad thing to find in a locked desk drawer, I'm not going to lie. Hell yeah. So we should be able to mix this up a mess of herbs out here to get them into the item box. Alright, plant, if that is your name, and I don't believe it is. Enjoy your purple Kool-Aid. That plant loves Sunny D, son. That's actually not purple as I thought it was. It's more red. But never mind. I'm going to end that anecdote right there. I was going to make a joke about Sunny D and purple stuff. Because I know you kids love that shit. You love Grandpa Tenfey's fucking 90s humor. How many of you watching this remember the Sears air conditioning commercial? Where the lady comes in there and just starts fucking browbeating her husband, and finally at the end she's basically like, look, you're either gonna you're gonna pick up that phone and one or two people's getting called. Sears air conditioner install or a fucking divorce attorney. And the guy's like, I'll call now. Alright. Oh fuck, I thought I was at not full health. God damn it, we gotta run back to the box now. What a fucking mess. We're gonna have to spend 30 seconds running back to the item box. If this was the original version of the game, you're talking about 4 or 5 minutes. So you could get up and like make a grilled cheese sandwich in a time it take us to run in here and get our inventory empty. Alright, you hang out here in Handgun Bullet Land. It's like McDonald's land, but handgun bullets. It's very straightforward. I don't know why you expected anything different. Okay. So we're going to go to the guardhouse. We're going to push some bookshelves and drain some bathtubs. So we got a whole evening ahead of us. Fight a big plant. Wonder if we're going to have to mix chemicals as Jill. My anticipation. Oh, the Van Buren bust room is right there, by the way. You think the people that, like, the groundskeeper of the mansion would always be like, whenever I'm cleaning this room, there's like a secret closet with a bust of Van Buren? I've gone over to the piano room, but I can't find no fucking doors. And Lord Spencer's like, shut up. God, you're ruining everything. Was the mansion even called the Spencer Mansion in this original version? I'm sure there's like a file somewhere that mentions it. Blazing through this fucking place. We just now be getting through the dining room in the original version. I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy. What a time to be alive. Alright, Square Cranks, as you do. The Square Cranks, one of my favorite indie bands. I think they opened for Wolves Can't Fly once in Sheboygan. So I'm waiting for the day that I can go to the Tenfey Wiki and there's a section titled Fictional Bands of the Tenfey Universe. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take these herbs and mix them. You can take these herbs and mix them. I don't work here anymore. So that's an oldie but a goodie. I assume we're going to need all this shit when we get to Huntertown. Of course, we're already Magnum compatible. So maybe it won't be as bad as my brain is making me think it will be. I have a tendency, though, to over-prepare in Resident Evil games. Good lord, we can get all three of them at once. A solid fucking mess of zombie dogs we're killing. Hell yeah. That's that good shit. We might as well. Because they might have put more pies than enemies in the game. They might have got Jim Varney to come and play the snake handler from Ernest Saves Christmas. And bring a mess of them pies and snakes. 1 minute you're a strapping, healthy man, and then snap, you're deadbeat. 10-6. Do you want one for your boy? I gave one to my boy last year. Didn't think we'd have a little. You'd think I would be referencing Ernest Scared Stupid, considering this is going to go up on Halloween night or Halloween day. The Day of the Dead. But, nope, I went for Ernest Saves Christmas. If you're real lucky, I'll throw in a Ernest Goes to Jail quote. So then y'all won't know whether you're coming or going. How many of y'all are familiar with works of Jim Varney anyway? You damn kids. You damn Tenfey watching kids. I like to imagine you're a gang like the Scooby-Doo gang. A gang of plucky teenagers. And you're like, zoinks, gang. Looks like Tenfey finally put out another video. And your talking dog's like, I hope it ain't bad. Ooh. Hey, y'all. God damn, that's a satisfying shotgun. Why couldn't they have had this sound design in like the original game? Or is it like a WAV file that would take up half the fucking CD? Is it sampled? Is it MIDI? Square waves, son? 3 voice polyphony? Son, I watch 8-bit keys. I know all about the shit. You know what I discovered only the other day? If y'all are familiar with the 8-bit guy, he's like a YouTuber I really like. He does like old computer shit. And he has another channel called 8-bit Keys where he like reviews old musical keyboards. He has a whole nother channel about like guns. And like the right to carry and all this. I mean, I know he's from Texas. But I've seen pictures of him in like a Subway with like an AR-15 on his back. It's just very odd to see such a humble and somewhat nerdy looking man just walking around packing fucking heat, son. That's the power of America. When I get my custom Samurai Edge Beretta, I'm gonna go down there and visit him. Son, we'll go to Jersey Mike's armed to the teeth. Alright. Listen to that spooky fucking music, son. I'm getting right unnerved. There better not be any tendrils come out of that hole. Alright, good. Alright, let's think. We got plenty of shotgun shells, son. I guess we, I was going to say, do we want to carry the Beretta around in here and just start using up the rest of it? Because we've got plenty of handgun bullets. I know in the base game, when you get the shotgun, you're pretty much set. You don't really have to worry about conserving it. But we're having fun and sharing a few laughs, so why not? I suppose we could become Beretta boys for just a little while. You can be like, looks like them Beretta boys was in a hole, mister. Where did I put my damn lighter? God, it's down here in the fucking end of the earth. Key items don't need to be that far down. We're not going to find the damn grenade launcher. So it's not like we're going to have to worry about more ammo to balance. Alright, we got to keep this shit pretty. Like Kubla Khan. I find it very sad that the poem of Kubla Khan will never be finished, because when the guy was writing it, some like Dutch insurance salesman walked in and was like, I'm here to sell you fine insurance, and the guy got so confused because he had no fucking idea what was going on that he forgot the rest of the poem. Because he like the poem came to him in a dream. Do you all know what I'm talking about? Are there any Kubla Khan fans in the comment? I can't even tell you the name of the man that wrote that poem. Here I am spouting all fucking nonsense about it. Alright, just because we spent so long sorting our inventory, I'm going to save. It's like Resident Evil 4. You get your inventory looking nice, and then Ashley gets her fucking asshole plundered, and you got to fucking reload. God, how old was Ashley during this incident? Because she's like 16 in Resident Evil 4, I want to say. Even though her father equipped her with ballistics as well. And that game takes place when Resident Evil 4 came out. So like 8 years? So she's like an 8-year-old kid. She probably heard about Raccoon City and just laughed. I don't really have to handgun all these spiders down, but I enjoy it, so I'm going to do it anyway. And accidentally loot an ink ribbon while I'm in the process, apparently. I'm going to assume that this Beretta doesn't have the chance of getting crit shots like the arrange mode one does. But you never know. I mean, it is a mod. It could be the arrange mode Beretta. Alright, let's clear these spiders out. There we go. We've got so many healing items, so in case you're wondering why I just stood there and tanked those fucking spiders. I can't believe we didn't get poisoned. Some genuinely sinister... Okay, the Red Book was in here, so it's a good thing we came in here. Red Book was a magazine for women. I don't know if it still exists, but I remember once I was at my aunt's house, like, when I was like a teenager, and I was taking a shit, and she had one of the little things full of magazines people used to have by the toilet before everybody just used their phones while they were on the toilet. And of course, it was my aunt. She weren't going to have fucking Nintendo Power or any of that good shit. But I saw this magazine called Red Book, and it was like one of the things on the cover. It had a lady on the cover, and one of the things on the cover was like 50 things you could do to a naked man. And I was like, well, I've been a naked man on occasion, so let's see what things could have been done to me. That's where that story ends. There's no conclusion to it. It's just me sitting on a toilet at my aunt's house, fucking reading a ladies' magazine. But on the plus, if I'm ever in a situation where there's a naked man nearby and he needs actions performed on him, I've got quite the variety. Okay. Don't know why I picked up that fucking blue herb. Because I'm an idiot, I guess. Alright, this red book we're not going to need. Well, I don't know the order that we're going to be going through this place because they could have changed where the keys are. Hey, how you doing? Probably not so good since a man walked in here started shooting you in the fucking mouth. I like these improved zombie models. Although I do miss bummy green coat zombie. Not gonna lie. He has his own little charms. So we are just burning through handgun bullets. And still beating off handgun bullets with both hands. That is a little fucking chair? Is that for a little child? Is this a Fisher-Price desk? What the hell is going on? The small key. For when you are on the go and you don't need a full-size key. Can we not interact with this desk in any way? Okay, there we go. Ah, shotgun shells. So humble, yet so powerful. Ain't nobody in here. This bathroom is like... There's a lot of wasted space. Also, you can only take a bath. Which is not that bad for relaxing, but for getting clean. I don't know how well a bath works. You're sitting in a fucking tepid pool of your own filth. I wouldn't know because it's been a long fucking time since I fit in the bathtub. 002. It's like my one luxury item I would like to have is either just a big ass bathtub or, you know, preferably a hot tub. God, I'd had to find a way to like record playing video games in the hot tub, and you'd be like, since Tenfey got that hot tub, he ain't made it through a single fucking DMVA or Tenfinity. He didn't pass out and almost drown. Because you know I'd be drinking. I don't think you can get in a hot tub without drinking. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of regulation. Okay. 003. We got here the control room key. Hell yeah, we're going to be draining shark water for days. So far this place seems pretty straightforward. I haven't noticed any gimmicky item placement changes. You're guarding a handgun magazine, so I'll shoot handgun bullets into you so that I can take it. It's like a government job, son. You gotta dig holes in the morning to fill them in at night. And God, you know, the first person that says anything to you, you just scream union. Okay, what the hell's going on? V-Jolt. I have a sneaking suspicion since we triggered playing as Jill after we got poisoned that we are going to have to mix V-Jolt as Jill Valentine. Which is fine and dandy. Give me candy. Which, as everyone knows, is the British version of trick-or-treating. But we just got to be prepared for it. What Aqua Ring music are we going to get? This one. It's very sorrowful. There's something about like aquatic settings that inspires this like sorrowful music, because if you look at Super Metroid, one of, if not the greatest game ever made, the Meridia section, the underwater section, there's like two different halves to it, and each of them have like a sorrowful, like calming music. I'm sorry the music was getting to me, y'all. I started having one of them Twin Peaks-esque like flashback moments. So talk about Twin Peaks now. I recently watched a 4.5-hour video explaining Twin Peaks. And I think I'm riddled with Dunning-Kruger, son, because now I'm like, I know everything about Twin Peaks, son. David, get David Lynch in here. I'll teach him something about it. I think I saw that Deadly Premonition is getting a sequel. Deadly Premonition is one of the failed Tenfinities, by the way. I don't know if I've ever told you all this, but way back, like in 2012 or 13, like 100 years ago, I sat down with my friend James Johnson, star of Tenfinity Faster Than Light, as well as a couple of other one-shots we did. Look at that terrible water effect. It's like... I don't know what it's like. Anyway, we recorded one 30-minute episode of Deadly Premonition because he had never seen it. And the file got corrupted, and then we just never tried it again. So, sorry to break y'all's heart like that. There's been a few Tenfinities. I tried recording, I think it must be James, because I tried recording a Castle Crashers playthrough with James and a couple of other people a long time ago. And that file got corrupted as well. There's something about the boy that just, the gigabits that make up your computer world. If he was in the show Reboot, he'd wreak such havoc. That red effect is much redder than I'm used to in this version, by the way. Bullets for days. I guess we might as well just shoot all these sharks, because what else are we going to use these damn handgun bullets on? Like, I don't understand how you play this game and run out of ammo. Let's see if I can... The first time I ever played a Resident Evil was Resident Evil 2. I actually played that one before this one. And I don't recall having ammo. I probably played it on easy, though. And in Resident Evil 1 on easy, you start with like 100 extra handgun bullets in your inventory. So, you know, maybe that's why. Maybe I have survivor bias. I hear some sharks need to be shot to death. Honestly, I'm doing them service. Now they don't have to struggle like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall. Can't imagine there's been any items added to this root room. But we might as well come in here and get an eyeful. There's a bag here. Nothing useful inside. Then why is the bag there? A wee little key. So that'll open the desk up here, which I'm going to assume has ink ribbons in it. We're probably going to run into Albert Wesker soon. Oh yeah, after we fight Plant 42. I'll be interested to see what the new dialogue is. Maybe Barry just puts Wesker in a fucking headlock and gives him a noogie. Wesker's like, you stop that right now, Barry. How dare you? I can't imagine you can give Wesker a noogie because the way his hair looks, it's like one solid Lego man piece. He probably uses so much gel in it. Oh, it's shotgun shells. Well, we've been good little boys and got shotgun shells for Christmas. Let's make sure these are still just herbs. Yep. We're at full health. We are running back to the item box before we fight Plant 42, so we'll just grab them then. Ooh, I was hoping we'd find some Magnum bullets before we had to go back to the mansion and face Hunter Town. So I believe I spy some lying on the floor as we speak. Good times. Good times at Magnum High. There's probably a high school somewhere that has Magnum in the name. Like Robert Magnum High School. So you could call it Magnum High. Also, if your name is Robert Magnum, you're getting fucked. Okay, I think this desk has ink ribbons in it. But are there more small keys? We'll never know the truth. Shut the hell up, V. Joel Report. Oh, I look some kind of fucking nerd. Reading books. You can't use it here, really. How about here? Slightly to the left. If we were JFK, we'd have our head blown open. Okay. I gotta go see an item box and a save point about a few things, and then we'll go in there and see if we proc Jill Valentine Adventures. How many inventory spaces? 7, 2. Okay. If I don't end the game with a solid mess of herbs, I'm not playing it right. I'm trying real hard to be less like, because it's like a meme on the internet, mainly proliferated by Pat, formerly of the Best Friends. Like the obsessive compulsive nature of hoarding all of your like magnum ammo and heals and mega elixirs in video games. And that's how I used to play games. But like, I don't know. I don't think it's right. I think you should just use the shit you find and have a good time. Why am I mixing? Moving green over to green. Okay, here's what we are going to do when we fight the plant, as the kids call him. Old 42 Nissan. Let's go ahead and combine all this shit. Alright, we're not going to take the Colt in there. But we will just take the shotgun, the knife, and like a heal. That'll be enough. I mean, it's more than enough, but the plant is surprisingly weak to be knifed, so even though we don't need to knife him, it might be easier to just, instead of running around and shooting him with a shotgun, it might be easier to just tank him with a knife and use our fat heals. Deeps race him, son. We need a druid there to fucking innervate us. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab you. I feel bad for this one green herb sitting in here hiding behind a statue. Who keeps moving that statue back? I think it's Wesker. Wesker's like the wizard of Resident Evil. When anything weird or unnecessary is happening, Wesker did it. Alright, if we walk in here and get grabbed immediately, it'll be Jill time. Yep, looks like it's going to be Jill time. Yep. Good thing she just happened to be standing out there. Is he going to throw her the Plant 42 report? Is she holding a gun or just like sticking her hand out to give him a handshake? Listen to that fat, like, the Velt from Final Fantasy VI beat in the background. Barry's like, you're a huge fucking nerd and have a vagina. Go mix these chemicals. Barry, why aren't you, like, stabbing and biting that thing, son? Plant 42 looks different now that I think about it. Alright. Son, Jill Ventures. We've only got that one handgun bullet. I didn't know it was going to be persistent. I mean, we never have to fight anything. I'm only equipping it because it looks cool. Alright, let's play Lights Out. God, Lights Out is such a fun game. If I had a chemical storage shed, I'd probably make the door lights out, just like Umbrella. I just like drawing like patterns using the thing. I find it very relaxing. We did the exact opposite of what we wanted to do. Which led to this. Do you think, like, you'd think there'd be some kind of thing to prevent you from just opening that if you knew how to play Lights Out? Alright, we got a mixed V-Jolt. Good lord. I didn't think this was going to turn into a science lesson. So we want to make 16. You know, 16 chemicals. And what do you get? Some say that Jill is made out of mud. But a poor Jill's made out of muscle and blood, son. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A beret that's weak and the shoulder pads that's strong. So somebody get Earl Haggard in here. Alright. If we're going to mix 16, we got to make... Let's make 7. So we need water and Umbrella 2. Because water is number 1. which makes sense because, it's necessary for fucking life on this planet. So if I ever go to an alien planet, I'm going to wear my water #1 shirt, and I'll be asked to leave social functions because it'll be the aliens from Signs, and, water hurts them. That's the joke. All right. So we just need a 4 to mix with this 3 to make 7. Fun times we're having here, son. Hopefully we don't make deadly mustard gas, and then Joe Dirt has to come save us. All right, so we got the number 7. So we just need to make a 6 now. And to make a 6, we just combine a 2 and a 4, and this checks out. Now, if you mix 2 number 3s, it's a fucking mess, son. You're just gonna throw everything away, go home, go to bed. Barry's gonna be on his own. All right, and they'll mix to make a 13, and then we just need to mix a 3 with 13, I believe, and we'll have our VJolt. Yeah. What if the Nemesis fucking bust in right now? It would be so confusing. No, don't look at it. VJolt. What if she just ran in there and threw it in Barry's face? And just had the biggest self-satisfied grin on her face, and Barry was like, oh, good Lord, Jill. Knowing Barry Burton, he would absorb the VJolt into his body, and it would change his DNA and turn his blood into VJolt. And then he would, spit on the plant. I didn't think this out very far. I just wanted to get to the part where Barry had VJolt for blood. It's like that, you remember the comic Nedroid? It's got a Reginald the bird and Bear Tato, the bear thing. And there's one where Reginald is getting bitten by mosquitoes. And he's like, oh, I hate these mosquitoes. I wish my blood was poison. And there happened to be a genie there. And he grants his wish, and all the mosquitoes die. And then Reginald's laughing, and then he falls over dead in a conch. Because his blood is poison. That's the joke. If you're the author of Nedroid and you're watching, leave a comment. You did it, Jill. You saved the city. The plant throws a big shit fit and throws Barry on the ground. Wow, we got actual Barry voice for a second there. He ain't quite dead yet, though. He's like a peasant in Monty Python, son. He's not quite dead. He got better. Okay. Ow. That fucking thing fucking fights too much. If you stab him enough, his tentacles will start falling off. That's what we're going for. Gotta watch out for his caustic jizz falling on our head. Ow. How we doing? We're still green fine, baby? That's right, Plant 42. Get a fucking job. Alright, helmet key, baby. Gots to have it. Always examine your keys, kids. Okay. Good job, Jill. It's very straightforward. How do you know what the T-virus is already? She's like, boy, I'm glad that he was in there and you're out here. And that Wesker's the sheriff. Son, Jill, it's so refreshing to see Jill saving Barry's hide, son. I'm telling you, this is a strong, independent Jill Valentine that everyone's been craving. Huh, this is how we get the radio. If we listen to the radio when Brad calls us, I wonder if it'll be the same dialogue or if they'll change it. It looks like Jill's already trying that. They're like, if only we had whipped Brad's ass harder before we left. He'd have known better than to ditch us in the fucking woods. We'll kill our dogs. The comm radio. It's a common radio, son. We couldn't get an epic drop. We're going to have to open more stars loot boxes till we get one. Son, Jill has become our medic. She's 100% replaced Rebecca Chambers. Cool. I could go get Jill to heal me, but I'm just going to eat that herb. Equip our shotgun so Wesker thinks we're cool when we run into him. Listen to that spooky Wesker music. It's like, why Barry? How surprising to run into you here. Beg pardon. He's like, Chris is a huge asshole when I ditched him. And Barry's like, well, I couldn't blame you. Oh, God. He's going to be so forthcoming with us. I mean, I know in the original game, Wesker manipulates Barry by threatening his family. But I didn't expect him to work it into the story like this. That's crazy. Like, I'm genuinely enraptured by the story, y'all. I'm reading along with you. I suppose I could have tried to humorously read these out loud doing funny voices, but I feel like that's something a lesser Resident Evil YouTube channel would do. I'm not even throwing shade at anyone in particular because I've never watched a playthrough of this. If the Game Grumps were playing this, you'd hear all kinds of funny voices, and you'd be throwing money at them. Son. Mary's like, gee whiz. Gosh. So I guess when we get back to the mansion, we're going to have to save Jill from a hunter. Wonder if he'll, like, drop any hints about Wesker. He'd be like, Jill, that hunter was almost as big an asshole as people who wear sunglasses inside at night. And smooth their blonde hair back like the huge douchebags they are. And Jill's like, I wonder if there's any subtext to what Barry's saying. Alright, we're going back to the mansion. There's going to be hunters. Aplenty. So we're going to want the Colt Python for hunter killing. Honestly, we can probably just take that. We're not going to run out of shotgun shells before we get to the damn item box again. So fuck it. Okay. Or we're not going to need to reload the shotgun, is what I meant to say. Alright. I wonder if the game will artificially limit our number of saves. Look at this, so close up. Wow. Something artistic about this. I don't know what it is. Maybe take the R out of that and put a U in its place. You'll get where I'm coming from. Okay. Yeah, it's a healthy inventory we got right there. So that's a hunter killing inventory right there. Alright. What you got to say, Brad? Okay, so they're going to use his actual voice. Does that mean Barry's going to not talk? Yeah, I think if you're going to have Brad's actual voice and then Barry not talk, it's kind of weird. That's some ludonarrative dissonance. You can tell I'm smart because I use words like that. Run past some snakes. Try not to get them in our boots. Are they T-virus infected or are they just asshole snakes? We'll never know the truth. We'll have to read the Wesker report. I'm hoping this Magnum will one-shot the hunters, but sometimes it doesn't. This is some genuinely scary shit the first time you play this game, kids. Not gonna lie. They're trying to show you that shit got real, like Bad Boys 2. Alright, let's see what the results of our actions are. Is he gonna come running around the corner? Oh, he ain't pleased. That's for damn sure. Hell yeah, boys. We're Magnum rich. MO disc so we can save Chris at the end of the game. God bless his heart. Alright. We haven't gotten the scene where the character freaks out and is like, oh god, I've got to save Rebecca / Jill. So I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. Get up one more time. Boy. Get fucked. I'll put some bullets in the back room. Use them in case of trouble. Jill. I was going to say is Wesker, because in Chris's game it's Wesker that leaves you bullets. And it would make sense if Wesker's using Barry to be like, Barry, take these bullets. And don't do nothing stupid. He became an Irishman. He's like, listen here, Barry. You're going to help me. Or else I'll be putting your family through quite the business. Oh, sha, Saints preserve us. Alright, we definitely don't need the ammo disc right this fucking second. Alright, what do we want here in the mansion? Are these all of our shotgun shells we have left? I thought we had a solid fucking mess of them. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say. As we're running around the mansion, hunters we can generally kill them, hopefully with one magnum bullet each. But for the ones that don't die to one magnum bullet, we could finish them off with the shotgun, because we gotta save inventory space since we've got the man's inventory of 6 slots. The government's not going to come in here and give us additional inventory slots. I'm trying to make this the most controversial Tenfey playthrough. Alright. Let's go unlock some doors, yo. I wondered if you would be there. Hoo-hoo! No! There's no doorknob! Fuck you! Is he dead? He is. Okay, good. That one took it like a champ, son. Fucking told him. I don't really want to fight the Yawn right this second. Plus, I haven't brought the necessary assload of healing items. But I am going to go ahead and use the armor key. Or the helmet key, excuse me. Once again, I'm becoming one of them fake Resident Evil girls. Okay. He sounds like he died. Okay, good. There should be one coming around the corner. I can hear them clacking, son. Clack, clack. Pow! Oh boy, he got back up. That means we get to shoot him again. Oh no! He used fucking frame data, son. He knew that his jump attack wasn't punishable, son, on block, and he just fucking came at us. He focus attack dash canceled into us. Alright, what's the best way to go? I guess up here, because we can shoot them from a distance. Blat. Alright, he's pissed. I was going to say, I believe there's another one up here. Alright, he's over there. So he's dead to us. There's going to be a couple in here. Get fucked. Hey, buddy. What you doing? We're about to have us a fucking meeting. Damn it. Wasn't enough to kill him. which means he's going to get all his health back when we come back in the room. There should be ammo in here that we could shoot him with, but it's just disheartening. Guess my plans weren't as well laid as I thought. Orders. Get Barry here and make him do everything. That's what I ought to say. It's like, find Barry Burton and piss him off. And that's the end of your orders. Son, we get to reload both of these outside the menu, like cool kids do. Okay. Hopefully there's 18 Magnum bullets behind that tiger statue like there is in a vanilla game. That's the true Magnum Christmas, son. Barry Burton only had enough Magnum bullets to reload once, but he managed to reload for 8 days. And that's why we celebrate this holiday. No, the stairs. The stairs make me invincible. How you doing? Ma'am. Beg pardon. Okay. Get that HP up. I guess since we're just running around the mansion like an idiot, I guess there's no reason not to bring the rest of our shotgun shells with us. We got him stun locked. That motherfucker's going to be on the forums demanding a shotgun nerf that he will never receive. Because one of the GMs loves the shotgun too. Hey, buddy. Looks like you're having a bad time over here. Hell yeah. Alright, this fucking room is going to be a problem for a brief moment. No, don't you fucking jump and get invincibility frames. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come on, pop on out. Yeah, surprise, motherfucker. I'm fucking Dokes from Dexter. Land it right in front of my shotgun. Oh, come on. Hunters are horse shit anyway. They always have been. Not that I'm salty or anything, heaven forbid. Some of my best friends are hunters. Look at that fucking deviant art OC ass fucking tiger with his red and blue eye. Okay. Sure. I'd love a second Colt Python. What the hell? Why would you not change that? Person who made this? To quote the Angry Video Game Nerd, what were they thinking? Well, fuck it. We'll use this one up because I don't want to confuse it with my OG Magnum. Let's go fight the Yawn, I guess. If we go this way, there's just one enemy room in the way. So yeah, we can just do that. No reason to visit any other part of the mansion, so let's just keep on keeping on, son. The Yawn is going to have him a bad fucking time. Because he's going to get 6 in the fucking chamber put in him. Barry's like, how embarrassing. I brought a Magnum, but they already had one here. Barry was in the car with his mom. And he was like, Mom, I want a Magnum. And she's like, we have Magnum at home, Barry. And then behind the tiger, Magnum at home. Alright. I was trying to make a joke that you kids with the Twitters and such would enjoy. Alright. Fighting the Yawn. We will take us a fat heal. And one fat heal should get us through. I mean, we're going to save anyway, so if we die, we'll just throw a big tantrum and then do it again. Unless Barry dies in a game, he dies in real life. Ooh. I believe I've watched the thing where they interviewed, or read the interview with Barry, the guy that played Barry in this game, the live action guy, and I believe he was Australian. The way they, like, got all the actors for the opening cinematic of this game is the Japanese developers like walked around Tokyo looking for fucking gaijin that happened to look like the character like art. That's like the best way to cast that shit. Son, they went gaijin hunting. Son. Here we go. Barry's not even going to attempt to play that non-grand piano. And then there's this asshole. I wish we could fan the hammer on this fucking thing and blat him, son. Alright, we emptied the fake magnum in him. Now just fucking shotgun tank him down, son. And Graveyard Dead. Like you read about in Dead Fucking Snakes Weekly. It's a very specific publication, y'all. Alright, we're gonna... Since there's no loading screens, I'm not gonna bother hauling all this shit through the basement. Specifically because Danny Elfman, as a salamander man, told us not to even go down there. Much less carrying a bunch of shit. Alright, store the fake magnum up here in limbo. So, we're keeping the inventory pretty. Not gonna need any of this shit in the basement. Don't forget that we got magnum rounds, Ben. It's unnecessarily important to me that shit is sort of fucking. I'm not gonna save. Well, I look like some kind of coward. Okay. I can't imagine we're gonna get killed in the basement unless they've put like 30 hunters down there, including some douchebag kid named Hunter who had rich parents, and you hated him in school. Hunter is a very hateable name, kind of like Chad, or what's another douchey name? If you've got a douchey name, leave it in the comments. Ah, poor George Trevor. He wanted to be an architect. He watched sitcoms and romantic comedies, and in those men tend to have the job of architect, and he thought it looked cool. So this music is interesting. I was wondering, because the original Resident Evil has a cool dramatic basement music, and then of course the DualShock version famously has the clowns farting and trombones music. It looks like they've gone with their own original composition. Very ominous. Well, you crying ain't hurting nobody, but I've got a lot of shotgun shells, so I'm just gonna shoot you for fun. That's a sturdy man right there, son. How about you, boy? Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I don't need those damn green herbs. I'm just killing for fun. I'm Barry Burton and I kill for fun. Son, someone is here in the kitchen with Dinah, I imagine. I much prefer that to the zombie that's usually laying there and you just have to get bit. See if they added anything in here. This seems like a... Oh, is there another small key here? So I guess the only thing we didn't unlock was that one desk in the guardhouse, which I once again presume had ink ribbons in it, so I ain't exactly worried about it. Alright, are we going to have hunters or are we going to have zombies? Hoping zombies. Got my fingers crossed for zombies, son. Yep. Barry does not trust that man laying over there. So is there nobody right here then? Guess not. Oh, hey. How you doing down here at the end of the hall? Are you having a good time? Oh no, that small key can open that desk. I completely forgot about that desk, which generally contains magnum ammo, which means it's very important that we open it. So I would do anything for magnum ammo, but I won't do that, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying this remix soundtrack. I'm just enjoying this overall. It's been a nice experience. We've been having a good time. Chatting it up. Son, there ain't nothing to it. And we're back in less than a minute. Hell yeah, baby. Give me that good shit. Barry Burton just pours like 357 rounds on his bed and rolls around on it every night before he makes love to his wife. She's like, Barry, can we... Oh, good God, how did you fucking not get hit by that, you piece of shit? And might I add, get a fucking job. Okay. I didn't even get to make my dumb joke about Barry's foreplay with his poor wife. She's like, honey, can you just fuck me? He's like, you know the deal. There's a reason he wrote it into his marriage vows. Also, I very clearly pushed that bookshelf in the wrong direction, and I hope you all will forgive me for it. When you're making your Tenfey cringe compilation, son, that's going to be forefront. I think that's the secret to growing the Tenfey channel, is I need to get really bad, but also like really condescendingly arrogant about video games. Like one Mr. Phil from the dark side. And then people will like hate watch me and make compilations of me being bad at games, son. And everyone will secretly love me. Didn't actually have to turn that light on, but I just wanted to. Is that Wolf of West, Eagle of East, the best-selling novel? Hell yeah. Now you may think I got that title backwards, but that's how the title is listed in the phone book. Alright, let's see if the battery or any of its accoutrement are out here in the secret look at the helipad room. You know, for once I could use a few ink ribbons. Thank you. Now, handgun magazine, sir. No, thank you. I'll have to take my leave. No. That's where the battery is in arrange mode. So it must be over here in its vanilla position. Boy. God, once you discovered decapitating zombies with a shotgun, you just never go back. You can't unlearn it. Well, we've got a ass load of shotgun shells here. But no generic car battery. What? A well-made chair? What is it? Is that in the original game? Now we get to play Where the Hell is the Fucking Battery? Everyone's favorite game. Son, it's the new fucking Price is Right. I like how the zombie down there is still active while fucking Jimmy here was eating his asshole. Oh, they just put it down here at the end of the hall to slightly surprise me. Oh, a handful of change. I suppose I could use that to buy candy. Thank you for adding a step to my trick-or-treat process. Son, speaking of quotes from Homestar Runner, there was a new Halloween tune today. The Homestar Runner enters the spooky wood. I didn't recognize very many of their outfits. I recognized the Cheat as Little Caesar and Strong Bad as the Bic Pen Man. His beloved Bic Pens. We'll let Squishy Man here walk down the steps while we think about it. Well, I knew Strong Mad was the Wall from Pink Floyd because it's written on him. Oh, Pom Pom was Bert the Bashful from Yoshi's Island. See, he even had a Mode 7 joke in there. I hope all of y'all have watched this before this playthrough so that you know what I'm talking about. I might have to start assigning like pre-class homework, summer reading for y'all before you can watch a Tenfey video. Son, you're going to have to watch all of Seinfeld, all of SWAT Cats. That's about it. Ow, what a fucking piece of shit. What a big league chew piece of shit fucking hunter. Let's just head to the Garden of Insanity. I never played the Saturn version of Symphony of the Night, but I know that it had a secret garden area that wasn't in the PlayStation version. Just a little Tenfey fun fact. Little pop-up. Just trying to keep y'all informed. So the FCC has made it a law that a percentage of all YouTube videos have to contain some sort of educational material. That's where the Tenfey fun facts come from. Okay. Do some mixing and matching. And green herb eating. I suppose we'll save our game now, that it's sensible to do it. Since we've accomplished something. Alright, we're going down into the caves. What do we want to take with us? We're not going to encounter anything but hunters for a little bit. I say, can you see by the dawn's early light, that we take Mr. Colt Python with us. We don't need the Eagle Medal right this second. We do, however, need the Square Crank. There we go. We didn't see Jill get attacked like Rebecca would. Hey, buddy. I'm just going to hashtag ignore you. Yeah, fuck it. If we end up not needing it, we can just eat it for fun. I'm going to assume we're going to get the flamethrower. Like old Chris Redfield would. We can use that to burn up the Black Tiger Spider. Black Tiger Spider sounds like a Mega Man X Maverick, since they're all named after aminals. All the Mega Man X fucking bosses are all OCs from Fur Affinity. They ran out of elements, so they just started using animals. Elements and animals. That'd be a good pen and paper RPG. Barry still has such cool shoes. I can't get over it. No, don't really think we need the courtyard map since we're done with the courtyard. Since it's dead to us now. This really is the most convoluted series of events, though. The whole car battery saga to get to the underground. Plus, when you get down there, Enrico is like already down there and been shot by Wesker. I guess he just walked through the waterfall, since it's the only thing preventing you from getting to the secret ladder. So an Alphatine is too delicate to walk through that cold water. But Enrico, if I can tank down there, I always have trouble hitting that trigger. I just heard a spooky noise in the apartment. I'm going to pretend that it was Tommy. The only way I can get through any day in this apartment is to pretend that all the spooky noises that scare me are secretly Tommy. Because the apartment might be haunted. Sometimes when I walk out of the room, I have two monitors set up. I have a TV as my main monitor, and then my computer monitor as my sub monitor, ironically. And it's been doing this weird thing lately where when I walk in the room, the second monitor will be off, and as soon as I walk in the room, it turns on. So I'm thinking it might be a spooky ghost. First aid spray. There's mortal wounds away. There's some shotgun shells there too. All kinds of good shit. Hey, we'll just eat this herb and take the spray. I didn't even comment on the flamethrower. I took it for credit. 9 seconds at max fuel. Son, you better hope you don't got 10 seconds worth of problems to deal with. Let's see what Enrico has to say to old Barry Burton. So how do you know that? He has the script. That was the old handgun noise that just played. It was so clunky and awkward. So, Wesker shot him. And in the original game, he does it so that Enrico won't reveal that he's the traitor. But Enrico was specifically saying right there that he knows that Barry is under Wesker's control. So I don't know why Wesker... I guess Wesker just shot him to either save Barry or to just get him out of the way. Honestly, I don't know. Hey, buddy! Was that 9 seconds? I think that thing can shoot for longer than 9 seconds, y'all. Hey, buddy. Again. I become the most stereotypical South Park Canadian whenever I'm playing this game. I'm like, hey, buddy. And the hunter's like, I'm not your buddy guy. That would be the octogonal crank. Or hex. Excuse the fuck out of me. Okay. Boom. I'm not even going to finish you off. Oh, that hunter's pissed. He's seething, son. He's going to start a thread on V about how Barry's a piece of shit. And Barry's going to reply with fucking seething. Okay. Son, hunters are on blast, son. Alright, let's not get killed by the fucking big spider. How's that sound? I know it's a lot to ask. Can I skip this? No, of course not. We can't be that lucky. We get squeaky crank good times. I probably could have alleviated it by telling you all a humorous anecdote or something, but nah. You have to suffer with me. The humble flamethrower. Trying to get boulder dashed. There's probably more magnum ammo back there, hopefully. But if it's like the vanilla game, a hunter is going to walk in the room as soon as we walk back here. Yep. I'm going to light this motherfucker up, son. He has no fucking idea. Get over here. Oh, look at you. Manipulating the edge of the screen and frame down. I'm telling you, hunters are all fucking pro tier fighting game players because they know just how to manipulate the frame data to get to you. We are so wealthy in magnum bullets, son. That's the life of Barry Burton. That's his magnum privilege coming out. Alright, once again, don't let this fucking spider kill you, Ben. Because I've been killed by this spider before because I'm arrogant. Hey, idiot. I'm pausing. Yeah, okay, we're being arrogant. Just shoot him. Honestly, we don't have to kill him. We could just manipulate him into knocking all the web off the thing, but I just have a funner time killing him. Oh, good lord, that thing had a mess of spiders in it. Didn't even use up the whole thing. Not even close. Baby. I was going to say there should be a blue herb here waiting for us. Which means we can take a shot of blue herb and a first aid spray chaser, son. Just like college. Alright. We shouldn't really encounter any more enemies. So I'm going to put my magnum bullets up. But I hate to see Barry Burton without a magnum in his hand, so we'll keep the magnum equipped. Gotta keep kayfabe up, son. What if we go to rescue Chris and he's like, you're not the real Barry. The real Barry always has a magnum attached to him. Barry's like the magnum hero. If you're familiar with the anime / light novel / manga Rising of the Shield Hero, which is a good anime, especially if you enjoy raccoon waifus. But Barry was summoned, he'd be the magnum hero. And he wouldn't take shit from nobody. He wouldn't even have to go level. They'd be like, oh no, the waves are coming. And Barry's like, just fucking point me at him, son. Just get him riled up. Snakes and boots. I always go the wrong way here. It's a classic Tenfey foible. Alright, y'all, we're in for a long haul. Crank turning action, Barry Gear Solid. If I was the creator of this mod, I would have had that hole already be at the bottom, so we only had to do this one. Actually, now that I think about it, he might have saved us one. I think you have to do that 3 times normally. Maybe the mod creator, he heard our cries out in the darkness. Son. He was like Scala being consumed by Lavos, and we were Serge being poisoned by the Panther Demon, and she heard us cry out. I really, really shouldn't have tried to make an analogy based on Chrono Cross, because all I've done is upset myself, because I am so venomously, if that's the word, opposed to the existence of Chrono Cross, son. I don't even like to acknowledge it. Okay. You can't use it here. Really? How about now? God damn it. It's the little things in life that make it so awful. It's going to be disheartening if I get to the end of the game and realize that I was supposed to save Jill from a hunter, but she would be under the stairs by the serum room if the game is following normal logic. And we would have gotten a scene where, like, Barry heard a noise. Because in the original, Chris hears, like, Rebecca yell. And he's like, Rebecca, she's somewhere in the house. Oh, oh. And he just starts running down the hall, waving his arms around like an idiot. That's my version of Chris Redfield. He just Napoleon Dynamite runs out of the room. I mean, if worse comes to worse, we could reload an earlier save. It's not like it's taking us long to fucking bebop and scat through this game. We left the Eagle Medal in the item box like some kind of fucking idiot. Now, it's important that we all share responsibility for this error. You can't put it all on me now. If I was not recording this and trying to have lively banter for y'all, then I wouldn't have forgot the medal. So you share some responsibility and maybe be mad at video games now. Don't need this piece of shit anymore. Has anyone seen my fucking Eagle Medal? There you are. Why are you at the top? See, you get lax on keeping your item box sorted. You run into problems like this. Even the pros, even Carcinogen SDA, as bland and unentertaining as he is, you know, probably keeps his audience sorted. Actually, he does this thing, at least in Resident Evil 2 and 3. You can use the shoulder buttons to, like, advance by a page. And that's generally how they sort their inventory in those speed runs. I've watched quite a few Resident Evil speed runs. Alright. The Laboratory, comma, Dexter's. Dexter's Lab. It's a good fucking show, son. It's a good show, 1990s. I'm telling you, there weren't nothing like it. Then they, like, brought it back with, like, different writing staff and a different art style, and it was awful. Why does everything good have to turn bad eventually? Even the humble Tenfey channel used to be good. Alright, there's zombies and shit in here. Tell you what we're gonna do. Let's just go blat a couple of them. Because I don't want to carry all these guns and ammo around. Well, he was a one-pump chump laying there on the floor. Alright. Go on, sweetheart. Thank you. Okay. There's the slide for the Wesker picture. We'll go unlock these doors, and then we'll dump some items to free up inventory space. You are asshole naked, sir. What if Jesus came back? You think you're getting into heaven, asshole naked, son? Can you be asshole naked in heaven? What are the rules? Jesus probably doesn't really care about nudity. That's probably just something they co-opted. Okay, we need to type in a computer box, which is not in that room, idiot. God. Oh, I hope they haven't changed the fucking computer majig. We'll fucking just leave an MO disc laying in the floor. My God, raising a damn barn. Did Wesker fucking leave these things laying around? I believe there was Magnum ammo in here in the default game, or arrange mode, or something. But I'm not coming across any right now, which is hashtag disheartening. Nothing useful, you don't know that. Look at this fucking machine right here. No, well, maybe not. I guess we're not going to look at it. Has anyone built a computer case to recreate this computer right here? I bet LGR would love that shit. That would be a good LGR video. I don't think those are Barry's hands. I think those are Chris Redfield's hands down there at the bottom of the screen. Alright. Me llamo John. And my password is Ada. How do you pronounce John in Spanish? Yawn? Juan, of course. I like how every language has its own version of John. Like if you go to Deutsch, you got Johann. And French, no, not Jacques. That would be Jack. Jean. Jean Valjean. It's the most culturally diverse Tenfey video we've put together. Son, I hope your grandma's still watching, because this is the good part for her. If I start talking about the Golden Girls, okay, it's mole in the original. Which, if you type in the remake, you get to hear tofu. No. Berries. Let's see if they made it sell like it is in the remake. If not, we have to actually go do puzzles. And there's nothing I can imagine being more terrible than having to actually engage with the video game, son. Son, in the remake, the password is Barry's favorite Dragon Ball Z villain. Which is obviously going to be a sell. I don't know if Barry Burton would be a sell man. Barry probably likes Dragon Ball more because they used guns more in original Dragon Ball. And Barry is quite the fan. Okay, physics. Somebody get the Mythbusters in here, because the zombies in here respawn, but I don't know how often they respawn. I mean, we're not really we don't have any reason to save these shotgun shells, but is there a zombie right here? There usually is. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Okay, we're gonna have to go do the damn puzzle. God almighty. I don't even remember the last time I did that damn puzzle. I'm gonna go here and go ahead and clear out these zombies before I do anything else. Somebody keep track of how many zombies I've decapitated this whole playthrough using combination Magnum and shotgun. Alright. I guess we'll go ahead and use a MO disc. Oh, I ran back to the item. No, I got one right here. Idiot. I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only... He's talking about the binding of Isaac. The fucking Lord, God, that created the universe, apparently, like 500 years ago, like told Abraham fucking loved God, son. He had his God #1 foam shirt, his commemorative God t-shirt that he got signed at the tabernacle. And God was like, I don't think he loves me enough. So I'm going to tell him to take his son and like out on a rock and fucking stab him to death. Or else he's a fake God fan. He's not OG. And fucking Abraham was going to do it. He took his son. Isaac out there was going to stab the shit out of him. And at the last second, God was like, yo, it's just a prank, bro. Just a prank. That's a shitty fucking thing to do when you're the omnipotent, almighty, all-powerful being that created the universe, son. God damn. Literally. Okay. Ada, by the time you read this, I will have jerked off 20 times to the last picture you sent me. Good Lord, look at this fucking ruining mess. Okay, let's see if we can remember this. It looks like it spells Maytar, which for personal reasons upsets me. Tommy would probably be the only one to get why that upsets me, and he will never watch this, so... Okay, so we have to... Alright, so looking at this, we have to, like, parse out... Because when we switch to this, like, different things are going to be... Okay, so we need to... The letters correspond. Good Lord Almighty. So normally you would spell out mole. We have to remember what's what. God damn it. Oh, I'm so bad at actually solving. You know what we're going to do? It's fucking 2019. And I have a powerful fucking supercomputer right here beside me that can make telephone calls and take pictures. So we are going to take a picture of this looking like that. Boom. And then let's check that file one last time. No, that's Martin Crackhorn. God damn it. Okay. Take a picture of that. Alright, so we know what letters are what. I probably didn't even need that first picture. Alright, so if we take those symbols, so the M is an M, O, password is MOR, MORT, A, MORTA, MORTA, Mortal. God. Okay. Mortal Kombat. Barry'd probably play Mortal Kombat. Curtis Stryker, favorite character. You fucking know it. You fucking know Barry Burton will be a Curtis Stryker man. Okay. Can we even... Wait, I thought it was like 4 letters. Can we fit the word mortal in there? I've never tried to type more characters. I guess we'll find out real quick, won't we? Are you going to make me log in again? Damn it. Have to log in every time because John was scared somebody was going to get on here and find his fucking porn. He thought Wesker was going to be in here and be like, oh, John. Seems somebody is quite fond of anime waifus. Oh, okay. So you can just type as many fucking letters as you want, I guess. So they genuinely got me right there at the end. A legit puzzle. I'd be mad if I weren't so damn impressed. Barry's tickled. And isn't that all that matters? Does that make the zombies stop respawning since we solved the puzzle? Not sure, but I'm going to shoot them just in case. And because I like shooting them. What is this hole in the wall? I guess that's where the chimera comes from. The bitching chimera that attacks you here when the alarm is going off later. Okay. No zombie spawned. Good. Let's go in here and find out that Wesker has been a bad boy. And they probably changed the passcode, so I'm going to need to look at the damn thing anyway. Alright, Umbrella. Bringing you zombies and dogs and shit. Also sharks. For some reason. Alright, there's where the passcode would be normally. Look at Wesker, looks like such a fucking nerd with his slick back hair and glasses and his fucking lab coat. And he didn't even button the damn lab coat. Wait, that whole code thing, is that only in the remake? Now that I think about it. Because all I did right there was just push a button and the damn thing opened. What if the intercom did work? And Barry was like, gotten in contact with like the reception. Ordered lunch. Okay, what do we want to grab? Well, we're going to another item room, so doesn't matter. Alright, you crowd done respawning yet? Good. That's how I likes it. Do some box pushing puzzles. No, Barry, sweetheart, why didn't you aim at the man that was about to grab your cankles? He's like, I don't have cankles, goddammit. I'd never skip leg day. Okay. This fucking puzzle. Good God, I hate this puzzle. I mean, it's not a puzzle. It's a tedious fucking mess is what it is. You gotta get those stairs and boxes and shit just right. Or else you'll trigger the fart gas and you have to go home. So the game's been called on account of fart gas. I'm doing this terribly, but fuck it. We've already buttered our bread, so we just got the lie in it now. Okay. Don't step on the switch. Good God. Fucking camera angles. Alright. These fucking stairs are in the way, but don't put them on the switch. We just need enough room that we can push this box from the bottom. I guarantee, no matter how hard I'm trying to do this, I'm still going to fuck it up. Tell you what, the secret is to push these this way so that they're lined up just right. This was fucking puzzle solving in the 90s, kids. Now that I said it like that, it's not a bad fucking puzzle. It's the perplexing puzzle of the 90s. There we go. I like to think Wesker's just watching all this on the camera and just laughing because he's immortal. There we go, we did it. Let's see. Okay, it's just a red herb. Old red herb down at the bar. Drinking him a sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla and root beer. Root beer seems to be like a pretty North American thing. You don't tend to find it. When people from all around the world try it, they usually are put off by its bitterness. And compare it to the taste of medicine. That's why I consider root beer to be the most American beverage. Because foreigners hate it. Okay. What the hell are we doing? Apparently leaving the fucking screen. I don't think I've ever left the screen like by selecting exit like I just did. Alright, we got too many fucking healing items, y'all. I'm just gonna use one for fun. We probably don't need the shotgun for like the rest of the damn game. We've got so many fucking magnum bullets. Alright, we need our Mo disc. Mo disc, Mo problems. Problem being we have to deal with fucking Chris Redfield once we let him out. Okay. Save your game, save your game. Is that more ink ribbons? No, it's more magnum bullets. Oh boy. The best version of this game, son. Alright, just gotta dodge a few chimeras, shoot the Tyrant 2 or 3 times, and we're done. Home just in time to catch the monologue on Conan O'Brien. Alright, we're gonna go in here and use this Mo disc before we forget. we're doing them in order. Surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as stars in the sky. There you go. He's talking to Abraham's son. Father Abraham had many sons. And many sons had Father Abraham. Okay. Hey, buddy. Fucking told him. Hey, now invincibility frames are horse shit and you know it. Alright. Okay. I was waiting to see if he jumped. I like how like little like creepy crawly things come out of the chimeras when you shoot them. It's like they're full of bugs. It's like they're oogie boogies. Don't jump. Hey now, look at all these invincibility frames making me waste my magnum bullet. Barry, sweetheart, honey. You're fucking killing me by getting me killed. Oh no. I became fucking Knuckles or Shadow or whoever it is that humorously goes, oh no. Alright, we're still magnum rich, son. Magnum soluble. Through your offspring, he's basically saying you're going to bust a lot of nuts. He's like, hey, you tried to stab your kid, so I'm going to get you fucking laid. That's basically what the Lord told Abraham. I ain't wasting any more magnum bullets than y'all. Honestly, I should have just been running away from these motherfuckers the whole time if I wanted to min-max my ammos. Son, it's the triggering system. All you have to do is go in there and click the button that you were born white and male. Activate the triggering system. We're going back to this being the most controversial Tenfey playthrough. I assume your grandma's left by now. Poor lady. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Barry just fucking power walking through here. We're about to find out if Jill's dead or not. Hoping to God that she's not. Son. Thank you. Oh, I meant to go talk to Chris and see what his dialogue was before we can actually let him out. But I guess it don't really matter. It's weird seeing this from the other side, because normally this is where Barry shows up in Jill's playthrough. And Jill's like, Barry, you got a deceitful look on your face. And Barry's like, no, I just had a big lunch. God. You're so suspicious, Jill. Now here, put on this blindfold and let me handcuff you, just for as a joke. So I guess Wesker's going to shoot Jill, since this is the Chris version of the cutscene. And like I said before, I don't think they can change the choreography. Wesker's so fucking pleased with himself. Look at that awful gun model. Well, shit. Why would you tell him that? Well, because you're Wesker and you're a arrogant, condescending prick, I suppose. How could I have been so damn foolish? God, I wish this was dialogued. By that I mean voice acted. Barry's like, if I ever get a hold of you, mister. Barry's basically telling Wesker to catch him outside. No, Jill. You fought the good fight. Cut down in her prime before she could become the piano playing, chemical mixing prodigy she's always been. That's cold-blooded, Wesker. Ain't gonna lie. Is Barry going to laugh at the Tyrant like Chris does? We won't get to hear it, but we'll get to see it. Tyrant is not a handsome man. Might not be very kind to me to say, but son, that's an alibi lacking motherfucker. Because he's UGLY. I think Family Guy already made that joke. Now I feel bad. Does Wesker actually like the Tyrant? Because they retconned it that he knew the Tyrant would kill him, and he injected himself with some weird virus that brought him back with his superpowers that he has in the later games. So is his Tyrant otaku-ness just an act? Wesker's he's a complicated man. As much as you can hate and love him, you can't say he's a simple man. Barry's like, whatever, idiot. Get on my fucking level. I got Wesker didn't take Barry's fucking gun from him before he brought him in here. Which is to say, I legit like that because it means I can shoot the Tyrant instead of having to run around like an idiot. Tyrant wakes up and immediately kills the nearest living thing. He's like Carl in the episode of Aquatic where Frylock invents the super toilet that destroys Carl's body, and he builds him a new body out of eyeballs. I wonder what makes the Tyrant switch from Barry to Wesker. I mean, I don't blame him. He probably saw Barry and appreciated his strong jaw and burly beard. Is Barry going to say, "You can't kill me"? Nah, he's more forward than that. Alright, motherfucker. Time to blap this piece of shit. I hope they didn't make him, like, have more HP than he used to. Heaven forbid. Was that 6 shots? Oh, god damn it. The auto aim in this game, not the best. Alright, that's about par for the course. And if I had to describe Wesker using a particular sea mollusk that makes a delicious fucking stew, I'd say he's deader than a fucking conch. Son, Jill's still alive. She's like my thick, my thick shoulder pads. Tank the bullet. Barry's like, sorry I fucking betrayed you. It's so embarrassing. Gosh. Awkward elevator ride. That's the scariest part of the damn game. She's going to activate the triggering. How is she going to activate the triggering system? I mean, she is a white woman, so that might be enough. Might be enough to cause a full triggering. Son, Jill, can you handle it? That's what she's going to do. The triggering system is just a tumbler. And she's just going to go there and post, oh, fucking my goddamn teammate Barry thinks I can't handle the triggering system because I'm a woman. And that's it, son. Tumblr is so fucking dead. The day the titties died on Tumblr, the Tumblr died with it. Alright, we're going to go let Chris out. Then get to the roof and shoot the Tyrant to death. And that's a clean Resident Evil right there, son. I'm just going to ignore these chimeras because I've got heals for days. Back in my item box, so who gives a shit. I like how the prison cell is like the one super max thing that doesn't unlock during the self-destruct. Alright. That means Chris is Jill? So how is this scene going to play out? Are they going to hug? I feel like when you rescue Jill as Chris, they hug. The whole game has been building up to these manly men broing out right here at the end. But it didn't happen, son. That's what's going to activate the triggering system. Alright, Chris. You can wander around like an amnesiac later. We got the fucking boss to kill.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
It's a good plan, Chris. I'm glad you said it. I was at a complete loss for what we were going to do.
Activated.
But getting the hell out of here sounds like a plan.
Must evacuate immediately.
Fuck it. It really doesn't matter if I get hit here.
All locks.
Whoop. Okay. I like to think he took his Beretta back out of the item box. Because, I mean, we've had his gun the whole game.
All personnel
And he just has... I mean, Wesker obviously didn't leave it with him. Alright, what we're going to do... Full heels on wheels.
self-destruct
I'm going to imagine that's enough ammo right there to take down the damn Tyrant. Of course, we don't need to save another inventory spot because we've already got the battery. We are going to save, though. Wait, where's the fucking... Isn't there a typewriter here?
self-destruct system.
I guess not. Well, fuck it then. We won't save. We'll just have to not die now. Yeah, I'm still confident this is enough to kill the fucking final boss. Like I said, unless the mod gives them more HP, we should be fine.
Self-destruct system has been
It's going to be so nice to finally see Barry, Jill. I was going to say Barry, Jill, and Chris all existing, but I guess in Jill's game, you do see them all. It's just Rebecca. If Rebecca was also here somehow, and we could see all four of them together,
system has been activated.
it'd be a Kodak moment.
Personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
Barry's going to send a sign. He's going to go there and shoot that helicopter down. And you better hope you die in a fucking crash, because it's better than letting Barry and Chris fucking get a hold of you, son.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
You're going to pray that the nemesis shows up and saves you from them.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
The monsters.
deactivating and releasing.
Son, we do get to leave Chris and Jill here to fight the monsters. That scenario never happens in either of the campaigns.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
It'll be a chance for them to both talk shit about Barry behind his back. Which is how the whole playthrough started, son. It's like poetry. It's like pottery, it rhymes. That's a serious man standing in the elevator. Alright, Brad Vickers. You objective piece of shit. Let's get this shit over with. If I use all this ammo and the Tyrant doesn't die. I think if you get to a certain time limit, Brad will throw you the rocket launcher anyway, so we would just have to endure. But I think we'll be alright. See if we get the regular boss music or not. It's an angry fucking man right there, that big lobster claw. I forgot it's only the remake where your partner comes out here and helps you fight him. I was hoping that Jill was going to come join us. Oh no, he's doing some shit. I've missed a couple of shots due to shoddy auto aim, but I still think we're alright. He just bitch darts you across this fucking place, son. Alright, we're going to empty this magnum in him and hope that's enough to impress Brad Vickers. Well, never mind. Oh, I thought he was going to call us an Amazon. Adios! Son, well, that was a genuinely fun mod. And I'm glad we played it together. Alright, well, you all have a happy Halloween. What's left of it. I'm going to put this up. I'll try to put it up early. That way you can watch it and then, you know, go to your Halloween parties there. But I'm going to let y'all enjoy the ending. Because I have to go piss. So, tip your waitress, son.